We're going to speak about the finger writing of God and the parallel that has to Jesus. Why it is at the backdrop of Mount Horeb, Mount Sinai, that this was done. And why Jesus did it at the backdrop, providing forgiveness to a sinner. Mount Sinai, Mount Horeb, is prophetic. A mountain in Hebrew ties with a looming up. It is a rising, looming up of, what is the name again? Sinai. Sinai ties with Sinai, with thorns. A looming up of thorns? Where have you seen that before? Who walked with a crown of thorns, piercing, burning, in the looming up of his death? Because what did the thorns lead to? But his death. Horeb ties with wasting. Mountain has a second name. Withering away. Drying out. Jesus was bleeding, withering away, pierced by the Roman soldier's sword. The final release of fluid. Thus the background of God's finger writing was the looming up, the rising of thorns and death. It's incredible. We read in Exodus of God writing with his finger amid the background of Mount Sinai. We find that Jesus, within the context of forgiving a woman, was stooping down and writing with his finger before rising up again. Stop there for a moment and think about this. We are not told what he wrote, but we are told that he wrote with his finger. And that is the essence. God wrote with his finger. And there is a parallel in him stooping down and writing in the soil, and God writing the tablet of stone. What is it with a finger? And in the Hebrew, the word referencing finger ties grasp, your ability to see something, to lay hold on something. Writing in Hebrew ties with engraving. It is a process of marking, and he has marked with his grasp, standing amid a crown of thorns. Crown of thorns ties with the name of this place. Sinai goes to thorns. One that was writing with his grasp, with his finger, on the tablets of stone, is the breather outer of his breath, who can turn things around. Tablet in the Hebrew root ties with glistening. If you can think about a polished type of stone that is polished so much until it glistens, it has a root that goes to the glistening. With his grasp, he has marked in glistening. When Jesus breathed out his breath, the bright glistening light was shown. His grasp, he marked in the glistening. And what is it with stone? Stone is a weight with a measure. What is this heavy measure weight that is standing in our way? It is the punishment for sin that is such a heavy weight. When Jesus breathed out, taking the weight of death, he has written, he has marked in light. He has marked in light his ability to turn the darkness at the looming up at the mountain of Horeb, of withering away of death, at the looming up place that is also called the looming up the mountain of the thorns. When we read of Jesus doing this, we find a sinner being accused, ready to receive the weight of the stone, ready to receive the death. And then we read that he stooped down. And it's incredible in the Greek, the word that is used there to describe the stooping down, it's got the image of a wave and crushed down in his own destruction. Jesus stooped down, Jesus came crashing down. And in the process, he marked, he wrote with his grasp in the soil. Now soil in the Hebrew has got a tie with Hadama. It has a tie with Adam. It has a tie with the red. Jesus wrote with his grasp in the blood after stooping down and crashing into death, before he rose up again and pronounced forgiveness to the woman. It is parallel to the writing of God, who writes in glistening. Because Jesus, withering away amid the crown of thorns, mountain of Sinai, Horeb, was writing with his grasp in the weight that led to the glistening of light. Thus the one that wrote in the red can declare forgiveness to the sinner. But everyone that wanted to stone her was dispersed. She was left alone with him. We are left alone with salvation after the stooping down, the death of Jesus, who has written in his blood and rose to give us forgiveness. And he told her, we must not abuse the forgiveness to keep on sinning. Please watch the previous video. Know the name of the God you serve, spoken as he